Welcome to the Idiot Box. This is House of the Dragon Episode 7. The episode begins in Driftmark, the seat of Velaryon. It is the funeral of Lena Velaryon, who died in last episode. Otto Hightower is the hand once again, and Lena is buried at sea. During the wake, Rhaenyra asks Jace to comfort Baela and Rhaena, who just lost their mother, but Jace says that they should be at Harrenhal to attend the funeral of Harwin and Lionel Strong. But Rhaenyra tells Jace,
"The Velaryons are our kin, and the Strongs are not."
Aegon and Aemon discuss about their sister.
She's an idiot.
As it turns out, Queen Alicent has betrothed Aegon to his sister, Helena. While Aegon says that they have nothing in common, young Aemon goes on about duty. Sir Criston points out to Alicent that Larys Strong has been staring at her since the moment they arrived. Alicent tells that he is looking with pride as he is now the new Lord of Harrenhal. Jace goes to comfort the sisters, but don't know what to say as he is in grief of his own. Corlys goes to speak with Luke and tells that he will soon be Lord of Driftmark, but Luke tells him,
"If I'm the Lord of Driftmark, it means everyone's dead."
King Viserys goes to speak with Daemon and asks him to come back to King's Landing, but Daemon refuses, and Viserys has his "I take thee Rachel" moment when he tells Alicent,
"Go to bed, Emma."
You remember Emma, Viserys' first wife who died in the first episode. The Lord Hand, Otto Hightower, comes to take Aegon, who is passed out on the stairs after drinking too much adult juice. Everyone is supposed to be in bed, but Aemon has different plans, and he sneaks out of the castle. We see Lord Corlys and Rhaenys Velaryon sitting by the fire in their Driftmark castle. She wonders whether Laena's death was punishment for their ambition, and urges Corlys to abandon the pursuit for the Iron Throne. Rhaenys declares she wants the succession of Driftmark to pass through Laena's line, not Laena's.
Rhaenyra's children are not of your blood.
But Corlys rejects it, saying history doesn't remember blood, but names. Daemon and Rhaenyra take a walk to the beach, where Rhaenyra tells Daemon that she did try to conceive a child with Laenor, but it didn't bear fruit. They both briefly mourn their lost lovers, Sir Harwin and Lady Laena, and Rhaenyra beats herself up for letting Sir Harwin return to the Riverlands. Daemon implies that Queen Alicent could have orchestrated his murder. Rhaenyra correctly replies that Queen Alicent is incapable of cold murder. She then proceeds to kiss her and they get down to business. Meanwhile, Aemon is doing his own Targaryen thing, taking control of the biggest dragon in the world. We see him run out onto the beach, withstand Vhagar's roar, and pluck up the courage to jump on her back. That's some How to Train Your Dragon stuff right there. The Velaryon twins wake Jace and Luke. The four confront Aemon as he enters the castle. Baela says that Vhagar was hers to claim.
Then you should have claimed her.
It's around this time that shit gets extremely real. A fight breaks out with Aemon on one side, and Rhaenyra and Daemon's 4 kids on the other. Aemon gets a rock and prepares to bash Luke with it, taunting that he'll burn alive just like his father. A confused Luke tells him that his father is still alive, and Aemon tells Jace to tell his brother the truth, and calls them bastards. Jace throws sand in Aemon's eyes, and Luke uses a blade to slash Aemon across the face. The fight is stopped with the arrival of Kingsguard. Viserys might be old and sickly, but he's still got the rage of the dragon within him. The Maester tells that the skin will heal, but Aemon has lost the eye. He yells at the Kingsguard Knights for their negligence. It comes out that Aemon called the boys bastards, and that this is why he was cut. I personally think blaming Aemon for trying to smash Luke's skull in with a rock would have been a stronger defense, but hey, I'm no lawyer. Viserys demands Aemon tell him where he heard the disgusting lie that Laenor isn't the boy's father. Aemon looks at his mother and does what all little boys do. He blames his older brother, Aegon. When asked, Aegon replies,
"We know, Father. Everyone knows. Just look at them."
Viserys burst in rage and demands that this infighting be ceased. But Alicent is not having it. She believes in an eye for an eye ideology, quite literally too, and asks Criston to bring her Luke's eye. Sir Criston regretfully whimpers that he can't comply with her request because he's sworn to protect the queen, not fight for her. Viserys orders,
Anyone whose tongue dares to question the birth of Princess Rhaenyra's sons should have it removed.
The queen is unsatisfied with the king's justice, so she quite literally takes matters into her own hands. She yoinks Aegon the Conqueror's dagger from Viserys and tries to stab Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra and the queen get in a scuffle. Rhaenyra tells that now everyone sees Alicent as she truly is, and Alicent back off, but not before slicing Rhaenyra's arm. Everyone in the room stares at each other, unsure what to do. Aemon diffuses the situation by saying,
I may have lost an eye, but I gained a dragon.
Later, Otto comes to see his daughter in her chambers. She admits to acting unbecoming of her station. Hightower says it's a dirty game they play, and for the first time he sees Alicent has the determination to win it. He advises her to go to the king, act penitent, and he'll eventually forgive her. Meanwhile, Rhaenyra, while being treated, is visited by his husband Laenor, who was missing from the events that transpired. Laenor tells him that he has been a bad husband, but from now on he is dedicated to her. As the king and her party leaves, Larys comes to speak with Alicent, who tells him that soon enough his help will be required. Rhaenyra speaks with Daemon and tells her she can't fight the Greens alone. At this point, the official word is in. Alicent's team is Greens and Rhaenyra's is called Blacks. Rhaenyra proposes a marriage between her and Daemon. Daemon objects that he can't marry Rhaenyra as long as Laenor is alive. Next, we see Daemon in a black cloak, the same black cloak he killed his Lady Royce in. It should be called his killing cloak. He finds Sir Carl, about to depart to fight in the Stepstones, and offers him gold in exchange for the public death of Sir Laenor. Carl storms into Driftmark Castle and challenges Sir Laenor to a sword fight. A nervous servant runs to get Lord Corlys and the castle guards. When they arrive, Laenor, first son of Lord Corlys, is burning in the Driftmark fireplace. Princess Rhaenys cries over the burnt body of her dead son. Now we see Rhaenyra and Daemon being married by a maester with only their children in attendance. The episode ends with two hooded figures running toward a boat on a coastline. It's Sir Carl. His accomplice takes off his cloak, revealing himself to be Laenor, except with a freshly shaved head. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.